Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where I take you through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Today, it seems like the entire of Dubai was out at the Dubai Mall this weekend to try Saudi's famous fast food joint. Of course, we're going to be talking about Baik. We're also talking about Karen Wazan. She opened up about her vitiligo, and also why Dubai residents in India are still in limbo. But before we get to all that, how are you doing? It's Sunday morning. Excited to be back in the office. Are you on the way to work? I have to say it's absolutely roasting in our office. I don't know about you, but we turned off the AC this weekend. I've come in and it's just like, we're feeling it. Anyway, something big we missed over the weekend. Friday, in case you missed it, June 25th, very important day. It was Take Your Dog to Work Day. And we weren't at work. I feel like doing a little like sad dog sound. So beside me, I have a photo of my dog in the office. Do you care about taking your dogs to work? Ali, would you have minded if I had Goose in as guest star of the show?
I wouldn't. I don't mind at all.
I wish I had her in.
We can have a little doggy, you know.
Little doggy in the office. Because I know some offices have places, they have creche options, and they also have places to take your dogs, like little garden patches. Could you imagine? The photo up on Facebook is when my dog Goose was a little puppy and we were walking her in JLT and we snuck her into the building. There was another photo of her actually at this seat, but I was like, it's too much. I'll probably get in trouble for sharing that one. So that doesn't necessarily have to be this office. It's any nondescript office with the Lovin Dubai branding. Her name is Goose. So if you are celebrating Take Your Dog to Work Day, it was also Take Your Cat to Work Day the day after yesterday. You couldn't do it. If you're going to do it in Dubai, send us your pictures on Instagram. I'd love to see them. Let's jump into our top stories. Dubai residents in India are still in limbo with no official update. On Thursday, as you know, we reported the flight updates. The India-Dubai flight ban would not be lifted on Wednesday as planned. This news has come from tweets from airlines in response to concerned passengers. However, with no official updates, passengers are still in limbo. So we're seeing a lot of kind of tweets from people asking Emirates, asking Air India, what is the update? So we're getting responses there. We've reached out to them for comment. We haven't got an official statement. And also there's been no official update on their website, which is where we usually get the latest information. Now, flights are still closed, and this comes, of course, as the Delta strain of the coronavirus, a strain that's highly contagious and much more likely to result in hospitalization, is wreaking havoc in parts of the world. And as you can understand, authorities are working hard to contain the spread. Even if you look at cases in the UAE, we're not out of the woods, as we know. New cases yesterday, 2,282. Also yesterday, there were 10 new deaths, which we're sorry to report, and active cases in the UAE now stand at 19,481. So yes, we're all getting vaccinated, but cases are still high. So it's a really serious reminder to take those precautions. And like I said, flights are still closed from India. And we have people reaching out to Emirates from people who are stuck, basically asking what is the update. Mohammed Chavez, he said, hello, good morning. When will flights open from India to the UAE? Emirates responded, higher flights from India are scheduled to resume on 7th of July. However, we don't have updates yet on travel protocols if the suspension will be lifted. So 7th of July is also the date that Air India said they would lift flight restrictions, but we don't have any official statement on that yet. So as soon as we get that, we hope to bring it to you. Emirates have said to their passengers, please continue monitoring emirates.com to get the latest updates. So as soon as they have an official update, they'll put it right there, and also we can share it to you from there. Zeba Akram, she said, are flights from Pakistan going to be opening? They said, our flights from Pakistan are on hold until further notice. There's currently no reopening date. So I know we've had a lot of questions coming through about flights from Pakistan, and all they've said is there is no date there for when they'll be reopening. So if you're waiting for that information, we don't have that either. The word from the top is it's just suspended for the time being. And if you are stuck in limbo, I feel your pain. It's a tricky place to be in. So we're just hoping that we will get those updates to you as soon as we can. But currently right now on Emirates, the date that we have is July 7th, and that's on their Twitter. If you have any questions about the stories, I'm reading your comments. I'm going to open Facebook now. And also, you can see beside me, Simran is not here. She's not feeling well today. So we'll try and give you all the stories, just me. But if you want to, let me know where you're watching from. So I'm not alone. I have Alibaba in studio. I have Mahira. Here. It's like we're in school. I used to be a teacher. Alibaba?
Yes.
Are you listening, or are you just watching your stories?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm listening.
Well, you should be watching your stories. But here, are you present today?
Yes, I'm here.
Guys, what are you doing? Anyone with me on this Sunday morning? Where are you watching the show from? Are you interested in the next story, which is we're talking about Baik. This is the story that's gone viral, and it's nearly impossible to comprehend because we're talking about a fast food place that people love so much. And if you hadn't heard of Baik before, you won't understand the hype. However, people who do know it are queuing for long, lengthy periods of time to just try the nuggets. So 5 Dubai residents have actually shared their review of Baik fast food chain, and we're sharing one of these with you now. Shireen wrote the story yesterday. So since it opened, it's been the talk of the town. It had a massively hyped launch at its first ever Dubai venue and UAE venue, which is the Dubai Mall. But is it worth the hype? So people call it the KFC of Saudi. It's been actually around since 1974. It's founded in Jeddah. Fast forward to today, there are 120 branches between Saudi and Bahrain. And now this is the first branch in Dubai, but with a successful launch, which of course they've had, they are expected to expand further. And I don't know if you were watching Lovin Dubai stories this weekend, but what people did was they kept on sharing how many people was in the queue at the time that they got there. So if you've been to Dubai Mall or you've been watching people's stories, like people were the highest I saw. What numbers do we have there, Ali? We have like 800 and something.
988.
988. I know I saw 900. Oh, I thought I saw 999 one. Maybe they don't let it go past 1,000.
Maybe.
So that's the level of the queuing that's involved to get there. Of course, there have been updates, there have been reviews. Is it worth the hype? Has anyone here been down to check it out?
No.
Not yet.
Do you want to? Would you queue for 30 to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour?
No.
They're saying no. I would. Do you like fried chicken?
I love fried chicken.
Here is not a fried chicken fan. Yeah, you love fried chicken and you're not going to queue for what they say is
it's
the
like,
be-all and end-all of fried chicken?
I've had it in Bahrain, and there wasn't a queue there, so I guess I was lucky.
Oh, you've had it?
Yeah. So I've had it. I just wasn't in a queue. If I see a queue, I'm like, not necessarily Baik, but any queue, I just don't wait.
Fair.
Because there are other restaurants that don't have a queue, and I can have.
Final question on Baik. Is it worth the hype?
It's good. It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
This is what they're saying. Yeah. Apparently the garlic sauce to go with the nuggets is even meant, like, I want to try it. And the thing about this, though, as you know, you may have heard, they're not doing the roasted chicken yet in Dubai. We don't know why. Roasted chicken is not available, which is what they're famous for. But nuggets are available. People are queuing from half an hour. Really well organized there, by the way. I know we're seeing crowd videos. However, we've heard that once the queue gets to a certain point, Dubai Mall kind of disperse, making sure that everyone is following those social distance guidelines. But yeah, people are sharing. You can check out one of the reviews there. If you want to see the reviews, go on to Lovin Dubai, and we've got 5 stacked up there. People talking about whether it's worth the hype, is it as good as KFC, and a couple of really cool headlines there to get you watching. But personally, I want to head down there, and if I was in Dubai Mall, I don't think I'd go to Dubai Mall just for that.
Well, people go to Dubai Mall just for Baik now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, actually, if you're in the mood, I probably would.
Like, it's the go-to now. It's just like the the hype scene going to Baik, and it's going to stay like that constantly because that's how it is in Saudi.
Yeah, I like if you could see, we shared some stories over the weekend on Instagram. Basically, people DMing us, and the people who DM Lovin Dubai is a very small subset of society. If you want to DM us, we would love to hear stories. But obviously, not everyone down there is sending a DM to us. And the number of DMs we got in the space of a few short hours, because let's say if we reshare one, and then other people are like, oh, they've reshared that person, and I've seen a higher number, they start resharing. It's this whole thing, and like there's obviously thousands of people going. I just made that up. I don't know. A lot of people going down there.
Probably thousands.
Well, I guess if the queues are at like 890, 900. Yeah. Okay, we have a review coming in on Facebook. Neha Wasson says, my husband got those Baik nuggets. He told me they were really good. He enjoyed it.
See? They're really good.
I love the hype for food places. I really do. When In-N-Out opened a little while ago, and it was only open for 2 hours in Dubai, and people just ran down.
I couldn't go.
And I couldn't go. We were sitting here, and they would only give so we were. The Lovin Dubai response was like, let's get one person to go. They could buy burgers for everyone.
Exactly.
But we heard they were only giving 1 burger per person.
Yay.
Impossible. Someone saying Origins Coffee Lab, come visit us. 100% would love to. Love some coffee. Sunday morning. It's meant to be breakfast Sunday. I've got nothing on this table. Disaster zone. Let's move on to our next and final story. We're talking about Karen Rosin, who got candid about vitiligo in her new Instagram post. So in light of World Vitiligo Day, in light of World Vitiligo Day, influencer Karen Rosin has shared her personal story since she discovered she had the condition 3 years ago. Now, it's a long-term condition where pale white patches can develop on the skin, if you're not aware, caused by a lack of melanin. Now, it usually can affect any part of the skin, but it's most common on the face, hands, and neck. Now, Karen Rosin, if you may or may not have been aware, she shared how unaware she was about the skin condition with her 1.3 million, or no, I think she has 1.3 million followers. And I think it's always interesting for people to kind of get candid and get real about things that they're going on behind the scenes, which you may not have been aware of. What she said was, when I first found out, I knew very little about the skin condition. Doctors gave me very little answers as well. So, of course, that would lead to a lot of questions. Her questions were, will it spread? Maybe. Where did it come from? We don't know. Will my children have it? Maybe. Can it go? Possibly. Is there a treatment? It might work, it might not. So a lot of questions up in the air. She said she remembers feeling very confused, looking at herself very closely in the mirror every day to see if it was spreading. So she got very candid, very real on her Instagram about it. Like I said, too, she has a large platform. It's always important for people with large platforms to share stories of things that they're going through. So well done to Karen for sharing that. Interesting, actually, Salama Mohammed is another Dubai personality who suffers from vitiligo, and she's going to be in studio on Tuesday. We're going to be talking to her about her new skincare range and all about what she's going on. But shout out to Karen for just being real. I think people, when you have a large following, I think it's easier said than done to be natural and transparent. Like if you have an Instagram account and you have just your friends, are you as genuine as you would be in normal life? Probably not. So if you have a larger audience and if you have a larger lens looking at you, and I guess your every post that you make is putting yourself up for comments and feedback from an audience, it's much harder to kind of share personal stories. So well done for Karen. But then again, she's always sharing like amazing family videos. Did you like videos? Yes, this is why. No, she has Sorry, we introduced it by saying she has 1.3 million followers. However, I thought we did a video recently saying she passed 6 million followers.
Wow.
Yeah, she's huge. Yeah, 6.3 million followers. My bad. Sorry, Karen.
Whoopsie.
6.3 million followers. Quite a chunk. Apologies for that one. Yeah, massive platform. Yeah, but well done to her and her family. Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily. As always, we love reading your comments after the show. I'll be going through them. If you have any questions about the show, if you're watching on Instagram and you're seeing the headline, we talked about India to Dubai flights, and the latest updates that we have. We'll be posting it directly onto Instagram TV right now. So stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow morning we'll be with you. Same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands. We'll see you then.